for the debate. The member from Thornhill.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, and I'm very pleased to rise today, and of course we're all supportive of anything that can be done to promote awareness of sexual harassment and violence in the workplace. And the discussion today is centering around how exactly we define that workplace. And we do have new legislation, and we're still hoping to see a lot of progress being made in that regard in terms of employers really understanding and putting the policies in place. And the workplace, it already has definitions that the workplace includes meals outside the actual bricks and mortar of where people work, conferences, even Facebook, Madam Speaker, is included in the policies because potential harassment, even on Facebook, which is the cyber world, can be brought in and tied in with the workplace. And this new legislation really does tighten up the need for policies and reporting and investigations. And I spoke to somebody from Thornhill who's a lawyer, Stuart Rudner, and the name of his firm is Rudner McDonald LLP, if anybody is interested in getting information. And he really is advocating for companies to be proactive and to put training and policies in place so that the workers are aware of what the policies are and to keep reminding. And, I would almost suggest that public awareness campaigns, sometimes they have to be a little bit fun and maybe even a little delicious and have a cupcake and saying, remember workplace and maybe a code or something like that to remind people every month that these policies are in place and to be cautious. The company is counting on them. As a woman, I think there aren't too many women who can say that they've never experienced harassment where they've worked or gone to school. I have to say that I've been here at the legislature for 2 years, and my colleagues have been more than respectful. Maybe even they err too much on the side of conscience, because I don't mind a joke every now and then, Madam Speaker. But it's been a great place to work and a real eye-opener in terms of how things get done. But I do want to say that, yes, it can be heartbreaking, as the member from Kitchener-Waterloo said, in terms of sexual harassment at the workplace, but also it can be heartbreaking for women sometimes just getting that job, just getting to the workplace, because employers look at them and say, she just got married. They look them up on Facebook. They can see they just got married. It's all out there, and they're thinking she's going to want to start a family very soon. What I would encourage in terms of equality for women, in fact, is for men to have equal parental leave for newborns that women have. And then maybe employers won't look at that young woman and think it's going to be a future problem for them. I think it's heartbreaking when women try to leave professions, say porn or prostitution, and their new employer or fellow employers find out about it and they're made to feel very uncomfortable at work. We can do a lot more here to promote awareness that people, against their will, maybe they were a victim of human trafficking. It's not enough to rescue the women. We have to ensure that they can get the training they need, get the employment they need, and then be treated with respect at that new place of employment. Stories come up in the news about blackmail. We see TV shows where those lines are very blurred in terms of workplace harassment and violence. Maybe we can do more to, I always go back to the show Glee because I think that they brought in an actor with Down syndrome, an actor in a wheelchair, and what a great PR campaign that was for so many people who stopped seeing a person in a wheelchair and just saw the person and their talents and personalities and good points and bad points. We heard a few barbs going back and forth here about why this motion is being brought forward, that we hope it's not, and I think that's what the member from Niagara West Glanbrook was saying, that he hopes that the motion isn't being brought forward to draw attention to anybody, a candidate, an elected official, a former elected official. I would add to his comments there's even allegations against a previous Liberal premier in the news from the Pan Am sexual harassment suit that's ongoing. I think that we all want to raise the public awareness. We want to ensure that all women in the province of Ontario and men and men, because yes, men are victims of sexual harassment by women and other men, that everybody is made to feel safe. It's really unfortunate when these negative stories come out, and we all feel that maybe there was more that we can do. So now it's a great opportunity to have that discussion and to ensure that everybody enjoys a safe workplace. Thank you, Madam Speaker.